Hello, my vintage maniacs. How are you doing today? I'm presenting to you guys the special edition of the Casio game watches. So this what you can see is just part of my personal collection on Casio watches, and I'm going to share with you guys as well some watches that were released in the same years as Casio, were similar in design but different in functionality and aesthetics. So first of all, I would like to get started with the ABCs of Casio vintage watches. A, keep the watch with the original features. C, keep them pristine, meaning take care of them, no scratches allowed. And C, give the right condition to the watch. That's the reason why I keep them like this, because I don't like the strap to get pressure or get stressed. I don't like them basically bounded, and they get bounded when you basically have the watch either wearing or keep them in the original box, as it is with this one, for instance. So you keep it like this. Be sure that the strap is going to get torn apart in pieces through time, because the strap is getting dried, then it gets bended with time. Even if you keep it with all the conditions, guys, I can guarantee the strap is going to break with time. So how to avoid that? Please watch my tutorial on how to maintain the Casio strap throughout the years. Yep, I understand that you guys might like it wearing, so do I. That's the reason why I keep this one. But well, you need to choose, right? Or have another strap as repository, but the original the better, and some straps are so old that they are difficult to find. Coming back to the watches, you can find here, this box contains the most difficult Casio game watches that are very difficult to find, especially the atomic robot that you can see on the right hand side. So this one is very difficult to find in this condition, and it's very demanded because of the graphics. But as you can see, the design and the graphic is exactly the same as the one Jungle Star. So these two watches, these two models, are having the same design and the same functionality on the game. Then I would say the next most difficult one would be this one, the Total Race. And even when the Total Race is having the same functionality as the Casio Champion Racer that you can see here, this one with the Total is very difficult to find. I cannot just tell you the reason. It's just not possible to find it, even on platforms like eBay. Then I would say it is the soccer game. This is the only one I have, but Casio released two different versions. This one is my favorite one, and then it comes this one, the Hostel Monica. So really beautiful. The functionality is really nice. The graphic is outstanding, and well, needless to say, compared to other watches, game watches, I mean, these babies are the best to me in functionality, in the buttons, in durability, on the case. Now, if I may show you the comparison of Casio watches versus some other brands that you can see on the right hand side. So the design was a little bit more bulky, so it was thicker in design of the case, as you can see, the Heli-Fighter compared to this one. So this one with the car, the buttons are a little bit more outside compared to the Casio one. Nevertheless, Casio didn't release some beauties, as you can see here. For instance, the one the right hand side, the tennis game, I really like it, and I couldn't find the same in Casio, but still worth having it, finding it, keeping it through time. So these were the beginning of the arcade games, and I feel very happy and honored to keep them through time. Again, very difficult to find them in this condition. You guys can be sure that I've been hunting them all over the world, So if I can tell you where some of these pieces are coming, you wouldn't be, you would blow up your mind. For instance, the Monaca is coming from Germany, Jungle Star is coming from Spain, Casio Soccer is from Italy, this one, the Turtle Racer, is from Spain, then the Casio Golf and the Casio Atomic Robot, both are coming from Turkey, and so on and so forth. So I don't want to go into the details to get you bored, but you just can be sure that these pieces will be in a museum one day. And well, I'm giving them the right treatment. That's the reason why I also like sharing with you guys the ABCs of Casio vintage watches. Take care and see you in the next one.